that much of a concern about you. What are other people interested in?
Having fun, having a good time.
Well, I mean, you say that, but mainly they're interested in what?
I don't know.
They're interested in themselves.
Yeah.
Okay? So they're just like you are. And they're all caught up in themselves, right? Everybody who's listening to you is listening to they're saying, not am I interested in Scott, they're saying, am I better off than Scott? Or am I like that? Or, do you hear what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They're saying, oh, was I like that once? Or am I better now? People are only interested in themselves. It's the natural selfishness of being incomplete in one's growth. The idea is to grow into a person who really is present for other people. You know what I mean? Present for other people?
I've always been
You're not hearing me.
a caring person.
Yeah, but you're not present for other people. You allow your own concern about whether you're worthy or good enough get in the way of being present for other people. Present for other people. I'm repeating myself a lot. Do you hear what I'm saying?
Present as in, being there for other people or just being around?
Being there for them. That doesn't necessarily mean rescuing them or going into your wallet and taking out a 20. It means just being interested and concerned with who that is, the other person is, and where they're coming from. Mm-hmm. Every other person is an opportunity.
Yeah. But how do I get over my fear?
See, there you go, right back into that. You get over your fear by getting into the other person. You learn how to interview other people. And then they'll think you're terrific.
Yeah.
Because you're interested in them. What do other people call friendly? Someone who cares about them. What do other people call accepting? Someone who accepts them. Mm-hmm. What do other people call brilliant? Someone who understands them.
Yeah.
Don't you understand that that's the secret, you see? If you just put yourself forward a little bit and give an effort to try to understand who the other person is, what they feel, and where they're coming from, you will be, to them, someone who is special because you care about them. Special means very much like the other person. Now, if you continuously say, but what about my fear? Well, what about, how do I overcome this fear? You don't overcome this fear. You leap over the fear.
Uh-huh.
If you had a child and you were afraid of the water and the child was drowning, what do? You run out in the water and you get the child and pull the kid out. And what about your fear? Oh, I'll save that for later.
Yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, the reason you haven't made these leaps, Scott, is that you've made your own shyness. That's what this is, right?
Yeah.
You've made your own shyness more important than being with other people. You've made yourself more important than them.
Mm-hmm. Well, what about a relationship with girls and things like that? I don't seem to... it's not that I can't talk to them or anything like that, but I just never found them that important. I think of myself as being strange, if I can't go out with other girls, things like that.
With other girls? You mean other girls?
Girls in particular. I don't know. It seems that I get kind of nervous, and I
what are you afraid of?
For the same reason.
What are you afraid of?
I'm afraid that they're going to dislike me again.
And think that you're what?
Oh, not handsome enough. Something like that.
Not what? Handsome enough?
Yeah.
Maybe you're not handsome enough. For you're not handsome enough, and you never will be. We never are, You take the most beautiful woman you've ever seen in her life. It was Shakespeare who said, there never was a beautiful woman, but she made faces in a glass. Everyone thinks they're uglier than they are. Right? That's the human condition. It's the artist who looks at his work, which you say, my goodness, that's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen, and all he can see are the mistakes or how it failed. Or the writer looking at the paragraph and saying, gee, this doesn't work, and you say, that's the best thing I've ever read. When George Gershwin wrote Rhapsody in Blue, he handed it to Paul Whiteman and said, gosh, I got to fix this. And Whiteman said, what would you do to it? We all think that ourselves and our creations are deficient. And that's the nature of being human. Learning to live with that and to accept that as part of the limitations that you are overcoming is growing. Right now, at this moment in your life, at 18 years old, you are stuck at the belief of feeling that you are a person who is incomplete. That's the natural state of being human.
Yeah.
Okay?
So just try to get over my fear by not putting that first, but putting other people first before my fear.
You've got it. You just completed the course in interpersonal relationships and overcoming shyness.
It's easier said than done.
No. It's easier done than worried about.
True.
So what are you going to do?
I'm going to go out to a party Saturday night that a friend has asked me to go to, and I'm not going to think about why I don't want to be there, but what I can see in other people.
You're going to interview other people and find something good to love in everyone and stop worrying about whether they love you back and just be real.
Very good.
Take care, my friend.
Thank you very much.
Bye-bye.